Speaking of sandwiches, our next guest loves to eat witches. His name is Jonathan Mangum, and you might know him from Whose Line Is It Anyway? And let's make a deal. Let's get him on set. Come on, Jonathan Mangum. He's got the hoverboard.
Thank you, witches. You may be released. Hey, man, how are you?
What's going on, man?
See, I just had a terrible revelation listening to all this exciting Comikaze and all this stuff. And nerdism is so mainstream now that I worry the movies of the next 10 years are going to be the underdogs or the jocks, and they have to use their brawn to defeat the nerds and their intellect. And then our kids, like 10 years from now, will be going to jock conventions and like drinking protein powder and reading Men's Health. And I'm just horrified.
It's already started, man.
Has it really?
Look at the jocks had to force people like us to watch their dumb football.
Oh my
They're like,
God.
we'll put a Star Wars thing in the middle. All right. I'll watch you guys like run around and hurt each other for like a minute, then I'm back on the internet. How many timeouts is in this game?
I know, it's ridiculous.
It says 4 minutes and then it's an hour.
It's ridiculous.
4 minutes in the first quarter. An hour.
Oh, God.
They got it rigged, son.
It's changing.
I know. I feel bad for jocks. No, I don't.
Well,
I really
all the
don't.
girls are cosplaying, so they're stuck.
I know, the nerds got them, yo.
Yeah.
It's been a flip
Victory.
around, son.
But then
Victory.
now we're the Empire, and so it's all
I
hell
would
from here.
love to stay being the Empire. In the situation that we're in right now, I will completely be a Vader. Speaking of, we also got a giant alien artifact that a bunch of real scientists, we're creeping into reality, not King Kong and like fake stuff.
There's a real...
They're talking about aliens.
Wow.
They're like, we found some kind of mega structure. And I'm like, what? Like 1.5 million light years away, which is basically, we can get there in 1,500 years or 1,500 years if we could travel the speed of light.
But what it's a planet? What is the shape that you're saying?
It is well, what they're saying, and remember, these are scientists are looking at weird shapes.
Top scientists.
Yeah, but this is the scary part, or awesome part, however you want to spin it, is it's like real scientists not saying, well, we don't know what it is, it's some kind of weird anomaly, it's a shadow. Like, all of them are saying it's a bizarre alien superstructure, obviously built by a highly intelligent race. It's not a Dyson sphere, and you're like, yo, dude, I don't even know what a Dyson sphere is. Stop talking with all this super knowledge, I need to know.
Yeah.
And they kind of broke it down. A Dyson sphere is this one kind of thing that collects solar energy, and they're like, it's definitely not that. And all I want to know is like, what photos are you looking at, and why can't we normal humans see them?
Yeah, don't they
share it?
Don't they normally release? Doesn't NASA usually put out the high photo quality thing?
Yeah, after years, literally.
It's an inconsistent flicker of a star that's not that doesn't seem to indicate anything that we know. So the sort of the prevailing theory right now, which they admit isn't likely, is that it's a whole bunch of comets going around the star. But the only one the theory that best fits it is that somehow some aliens built like a solar array around it to collect the energy, and it's spinning and blocking the light at abnormal times and not in any recognizable pattern.
Wow.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, so, and if that is what it is, that means they're like way more advanced than us.
It's
then
the jocks. They've
could-
gone into the future
they
to
left.
attack us.
Yes. We got to build a Dyson sphere, dudes. Yo, bro, all right, here. Yeah. You're going to get those nerds in 17 million years.
Exactly.
Yeah, once they're just a giant neck with muscles, they're like, we're back. Yeah, they're like a weird sponge squid. I am the former jock, you know. So let's talk about the black burger from Burger King. I heard it makes people poo green poo.
What show is this now?
This is about non-edible edibles. It just turned into this.
There's a
really
black
quick.
burger. I haven't heard.
There's like they advertise as like, do you want to get dark and gothy? Or I don't know how they advertise it. It's like a black.
Spooky Halloween.
Yeah, it's like a
Halloween
Halloween burger.
Halloween
There you go.
burger.
Let's tie it into Halloween instead of this weird stuff I'm talking about. Anyway, that's how they're advertising it. But you also, I don't know if that's part of the thing. They're like, poo green. Eat our burger. But I guess what happens when you eat the burger is you poo green.
Pooh Green. Wow.
Yeah, Open Carry.
Open Carry.
That's your brand new web
Yeah,
series.
it's a web series I created about a bunch of people that want to open carry their weapons at different public places. I put my buddy Wayne Brady in it. He plays a hilarious guy. And kind of the creation of it is I made it with a guy named Aaron Schur, who's an executive producer from The Office and from Everyone Loves Raymond. So you can see that at opencarryshow.com. We'll take you to the YouTube trailer, and then if you like the trailer, you can go to Vimeo. There's a link where you can rent the first webisode for 99 cents.
That's awesome.
And then we'll use that funding to make the second episode.
The house at the end of the drive.
Yeah.
So that's a film that's actually screening at Comikaze. And how are you tied into this house?
It's funny. Well, We made this a long time ago, this movie a long time ago, and the guy, David Oman, is the guy that owns a house that is actually kind of part of the property of where the Sharon Tate murders happened, where Manson sent these people out. And this guy, David, is sure that his house is haunted. And he is on all kinds of shows where these have experts out, and there's on all these ghost shows on cable.
Right.
He's always like in one episode. He's crazy.
Right.
Ghosts are not real. But I was in the movie that he made about it. So yeah, that'll be screening, and it's a horror flick, and it was fun to do, and I wear a wig at one point. So
Awesome.
there you go.
Well, I can't wait to see. I'm going to check it out. The House at the End of the Drive.
Yes.
With what's the guy's name? Spooky guy who believes in ghosts.
David Oman, the director.
Okay, awesome, man.